Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. So now that I'm in Canada, I'm becoming more aware of the LGBTQ publications and newspapers that are popular up here, and one of the recently online platforms I've been reading is Extra Magazine, and they recently posted a fascinating article about some progression being made for LGBTQ people in Kenya, especially surrounding the issue of hate crimes against the community. I've already mentioned several amazing gay stories from Kenya on the Black Gay History Channel, including stories like gay clubs in Nairobi, gay pastor David Ochar offering gay-friendly congregations for Christians, and one of my most favorite gay African movies, Rafiki. Kenya has become one of the most progressive countries in Africa for LGBTQ rights with a robust LGBT activism movement. However, this progress doesn't always translate to all Kenyan gay people. Just like we can still be victims of hate crimes and anti-gay violence and harassment in the most legally progressive countries in the world like France, South Africa, or Canada. However, in Kenya, same-sex intimate acts are illegal and there are virtually no protections for LGBTQ rights in the country despite consistent growth of the nonprofits supporting gay rights and the many documentaries and films depicting gay people in the country. Every time I make a video about Kenya, I just have to mention how I wish I could learn more about and connect with Africans, and eventually visit there myself. I've had such great interactions with gay Kenyans, as well as other gay African Americans who've had a great time in Kenya. I always get this vibe that LGBTQ Kenyans are an especially vibrant community and that Kenya is a lovely place to visit, which is why I'd love to see this particular country get over this bias that's clearly only holding the people back. According to Extra Online, at least 50 gay people in Kenya report anti-gay violence in the country each month, which clearly shows a culture of intolerance for the community. Just last year, we heard the tragic story of the unaliving of gay rights activist Edwin Chiloba, whose own boyfriend apparently ended his life. I do have a conspiracy theory that his boyfriend didn't act alone and that homophobia was likely a reason for all this, but I have to say allegedly because I'm not Kenyan and I don't have all the details about how this happened. I just think it's very convenient that this story turned out to be just a quote-unquote lover's quarrel, which is what homophobic people usually say actually happens to us and that there's no homophobic violence involved, allegedly. However, according to Extra Magazine, the Kenyan police are beginning to support the LGBT community by opening a desk specific for LGBTQ people to make complaints about harassment. Recent gay activist from the coastal Kenyan city, Mombasa, named Jose Mongania, was assaulted by a police officer at a protest, and his house was raided twice. And many police stations weren't taking LGBTQ abuse reports like his seriously. But since his story has become circulated internationally, Kenyan police have been pressured to create these gay-specific desks nationwide to take this harassment and abuse more seriously. Most LGBTQ people are painfully aware that we don't have to be sexual at all in order to be persecuted for being us. Simply the way we walk, talk, dress, or even move can be a reason for a homophobic person to call us a slur or even attack us. Most people who are abused for being gay aren't being caught in sex acts, though that shouldn't matter either. Most of us are just enjoying our lives like everyone else, and our perceived sexuality or gender identity is enough for people to feel they need to harass us to make themselves feel better. According to Kenyan experts, hate crimes against gay people have actually been on the rise in Kenya and have been overwhelming Kenyan police stations, which is why they decided to create these gay-specific desks at police stations nationally. Some gay Kenyans are scared this could only make the issue worse because same-sex acts are still illegal, though they admit this could be a true sign of progress, and the police may take their concerns more seriously in the future. Apparently, LGBT-specific desks already exist in Africa. South Africa has LGBTQ-specific hate crimes desks and units already, so this would make Kenya the second African country to put this practice in place. I hope that this initiative is the first step in a great movement for the Kenyan government to protect its more vulnerable groups of people.